What's up, guys? It's Bumpkins. Today is Saturday, July 2nd. Today is not New Comic Book Day, but today was half off pre-owned graphic novels and collected editions at my LCS. So I had to go get a few, and I got a nice little stack that I thought I would show you. Real quick, before we get started, if you are on the Whatnot app and you're looking for a great seller who sells awesome stuff and you want to buy some of that stuff, check out Infinity Flux on Whatnot. They're at Infinity Flux Comics, all one word. They'll be linked in the description below. They do streams or auctions 3 times a week. You can find cool stuff there, so be sure to check them out. So I got some books from both Marvel and DC. Let's look at the Marvel ones first, starting with Amazing Spider-Man Venom Inc. or Venom Incorporated. This one is written by Dan Slott. I was really excited to hear yesterday that Dan Slott and Mark Bagley are going to be helming a new adjectiveless Spider-Man book starting in October. I really enjoyed Slott's run on Amazing Spider-Man and just kind of had a hankering to get some of his Amazing Spider-Man work in physical form, because most of it that I read was digitally. So I don't, except for these hardcovers right here and maybe a couple other single issues, I don't have very much of the Slott stuff physically, so I thought I'd start snatching it up if I could find it. And this one was there pre-owned, so this collects, Amazing Spider-Man 792 through 793 and Venom 159 and 160, a couple other things. I do remember this. I just thought it was cool seeing Venom and Anti-Venom and Spider-Man and Black Cat all working together. I don't really quite remember what the story was, but I remember it was fun, and I just wanted to have this. Next is one I got purely because it's a classic. I am not an artist in any way, shape, or form. I can barely draw a stick man, but I had to get How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. This is just, it's a classic, right? This is John Buscema showing how things are done. And this book is still referenced today. Artists still reference this today, which is cool. So I was looking through it. I don't understand I could never do any of this kind of stuff. But it was a really, really good price, and it's just classic Marvel. Like it's just a staple in Marvel history, and I just had to have it. So the next several are kind of sort of all related. I've had actually several comments left on a few of my different TikTok videos from people saying that they miss the old school Marvel graphic novels, and so do I. So I actually got a few of them, and they're all Punisher books. So this is Punisher Assassin's Guild. This is one of the old school graphic novels. So if you don't know, this is not a collected edition. This is one, it's not very thick, but it's one single story. It's in an oversized format too, so you can see this is a more traditional comic size. So you can see sort of the size difference there. It's taller and wider. And yeah, this was just an original story. A lot of times the art was a little bit more, a little bit more artsy, not quite, a little bit, heavier colors, heavier lines, that kind of thing. Not quite so just standard, thin line comic book type stuff. I don't know what the story of this one is, but again, I just really enjoy the old school graphic novels, and this one looked cool. So there was this one, and then that was a paperback. This one is a hardcover, Punisher Intruder. This is another graphic novel, the same size. Again, just one single story. I don't know what the story is, but I thought that would be cool. Another one is still sealed. This is Punisher Kingdom Come. So this is another graphic novel, another hardcover, same size. Don't know what the story is, but thought I'd pick that up. This next one I do think is a graphic novel. I don't think it's a collected edition, but it doesn't say graphic novel, so if you know better than I do, let me know. But this is Punisher Return to Big Nothing. This is written by Stephen Grant with art by Mike Zeck. That was the original creative team on the original Punisher miniseries. This comes after that, but before the ongoing Punisher series. I'm not too sure. I can't. This doesn't say anything about it being collected or not collected, so if you know for sure, let me know. But either way, this is another big oversized Punisher story. I thought I had to have that. And then last is Wolverine Nick Fury, the Scorpio Connection. This one also does not say graphic novel like the other ones did, but I think this is a graphic novel. I don't think this is a collected edition, but this one is written by Archie Goodwin with art by Howard Chaykin. So Howard Chaykin on Nick Fury, that's crazy, that's awesome. Again, I'm not sure if this is collected edition or a graphic novel. I think it's a graphic novel, but I might be wrong. But regardless, it's just cool that I've got like this nice stack of big oversized Punisher books for really cheap. As for DC, got a nice stack here as well. These are all paperbacks, and these are all a little bit more modern, a little bit newer than the Marvel books. But starting with Batman, Dark Knight, Dark City. I actually thought I had this, but if I did, it would be right in here, and I don't see it. So I guess I don't have this. But this collects Batman 452 to 454 and Detective Comics 629 through 633. This is a Riddler-centric story, I believe. I feel like I've read this, but I can't remember it, so I just thought this would be really cool to have. These next three go together, and it's a story I've always wanted to read. I own the collected editions digitally, but I've never read them. But this is Batman Eternal Volume 1 and Volume 2 and Volume 3. So I don't quite know the story, but this was a weekly series that came out around the New 52 era, so that would have been 2011 or a little bit later. But weekly series, so there's 52 issues that are all contained in these three trade paperbacks. Like I said, I have them digitally. I got them on a really cheap sale, but I just never read them. And then I saw these for also a really good price, and they're in really good condition. Excuse me. So I just thought, those would be a nice addition to the shelf. I'll break into them at some point. And then the last one I have here is one that just looks kind of quirky and fun. This is Superman Madman Hullabaloo. So this is a joint venture between DC and Dark Horse, done by Mike Allred. I don't know anything about Madman, but I did enjoy his appearance in Crossover, and it made me want to read more. I don't have any Madman books. I've never read any Madman books, except for when he was in Crossover, but I just thought this would be cool, with Superman. And flipping through this looks sort of bizarre too. I mean, Superman is in this, like, what is that costume? I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. So it looks like it's a lot of fun, action-packed. I don't know why Madman is looking like this, kind of Frankenstein-y with a cape. I have no idea, but for the price that I paid for it, it just seemed like a really fun read, and I kind of really like Mike Allred's take on Superman, kind of the more classic old school look. Yeah, I just think this looks, I don't know, this just looks like a fun read, so maybe I'll read it and then do another video on it. So that was it, guys, just a smaller haul of pre-owned collected editions, graphic novels, all for half off. It was really cool. They had a huge table with just a mountain of books on it. I probably could have bought, actually I know I could have bought more, but this was a good start. So guys, I appreciate you watching. If you like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. And if nothing else, just let me know if you picked up anything cool this weekend. Were you able to find any cool half-off trades or anything like that? Just let me know. I love comic books. I could talk about them with a room full of people or just to a camera. Guys, don't forget, comic books are supposed to be fun. They are just another fun form of storytelling. That's why I got this, because it just looks super duper fun. There is plenty of stuff to pick from, all kinds of different methods to read, whether it's single issues, collected editions, old school graphic novels, that kind of thing. It's super easy to find something that you are interested in, and it's also super easy to just simply disregard the things that you are not interested in. Also, don't forget, it doesn't matter how much you buy each week or each month. What makes a great comic book haul is that the things that you get make you excited to read. Again, like this, I'm really excited to read this. Whether it's 1 book, 10 books, 100 books, it doesn't matter how many, just as long as the things that you did get are special to you, guys. So I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.